maledizione. Ma vieni giù. Non vedo nulla, non vedo. Aiuto, mi raggiunge, ma come si schiva sta merda? Au. Certo, devo dire che però non sono volato, veramente mi ha colpito, però non sono decollato. Vabbè, comunque ghiaccio e frecce. L'unica scocciatura è che siamo arrivati qua praticamente senza cure. Piccolo inconveniente. Che non è cosa da poco il fatto che... Allora, aspetta un po', prima di tutto. Creazioni. Bisogna... fare qualche pozioncina totale. Freccine, vabbè, queste le facciamo in the fly. Ah no, aspetta, non so cosa stia accadendo, ma che palle, sta cosa praticamente ti deve colpire per forza. Questo non mi preoccupa. Ecco, questo sì però, perché questo ti deve colpire a tutti i costi. Aspetta un po'. Mamma mia, mo te spacco tutto, sì, te sfracello proprio. Dai che stai facendo finire il ghiaccio, zio mio. Maledizione. Bombardino. Vieni giù, vieni. Aia, no, vabbè, magari non era proprio così che volevo. No, questa merda. Sono riuscito a evitarlo. Oh. Quello no però. Quello l'ho preso dritto nel capocollino. Questo boss è interessante. Credo che ci vorranno un paio di try per farlo. Penso che sia parecchio intrigante. Allora, va bene. Sta cosa che devo rifare ogni volta le pozioni è un po' una rottura di palle.
Correct.
Vieni, zio. Bombarda sto pipolo. ok, fai le due così. Ma che cazzo, quanto sta in alto? Non si riesce mai a capire dove che sta. Se io te passo sotto. Questo è un bel trucchetto, non mi piace. Yes! Bel fight. A vista in pesta. Bel fight. Resistenza al ghiaccio, lacerazione, un po' di robetta. Bello, piaciuto. Possiamo andare avanti. Il loot croccante ce l'ha dato. Wow. Bel fight. C'ho 200 soldi, 300 soldi. Non sembra molto amichevole la zona, tra l'altro. Qua sembra diventare sempre più greve la situazione. Che inabitabile, direi. Sta cominciando a cagare sotto dal freddo pure lei. Però c'è un bagliore. Wow. Che succederà qua? Certo, lei va a maniche corte.
Guy's sacrifice.
Ah, perché Gaia era qua dentro praticamente, o no? Non l'ho capita bene sta faccenda.
Yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Pensa se poi Silence alla fine è tipo un traditore. Penso che mi potrei tagliare dalle risate per 1 anno e mezzo. Sarebbe fantastico.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down.
Se vede niente, pure se volessi. Dice non guardare giù, ma pur volendo non è che c'è molto da vedere, perché è tutto quanto oscurato tra vapore dell'acqua, la neve. Eccoci qua.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Cos'è sta cosa?
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Ripariamo
In
Gaia?
her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate
Sì,
every
ha voglia
technology
che si può
necessary
ricreare,
to
però
repair
prima
Gaia.
pensiamo a Ade, c'ha ragione
But that will
Silence.
take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Perché non
I
sei
thought you
qui?
might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain.
Ah, c'ha solo 19 anni lei, dai, su, non ci si crede, io ne avrei dati almeno
The echo could be heard
25.
as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Sveglio Silence.
Time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Let's go.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Ecco qua la polizia del loot.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population
Mind
10.
your footing.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me?
What about you, me? E finisce là così, ma ha accannato
Guess that's my way across.
il gioco del tutto. Wow.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Però c'è roba. Perché va da questa parte, ritardello? Devi andare sopra. Sembra che ci sia qualcosa anche sopra. Ah no, ora sembra che ci sia qualcosa anche sotto. Aspetta un attimo.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Sì, sì, not this way, però qua c'era il Lutz. E che fai? Quello non lo prendi? Whoopsie-doo. Andiamo di qua. Non ci hanno messo il Luz. Qui c'è la vista. Bisogna fare ocia non buttasse di sotto.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time.
Sì, una doccetta questa.
I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something
Sì, questa è una
more
stanza proprio.
shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Wow.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well... He died alone, and I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow.
Ah, ci ha dato tutti i diari. File danneggiato, riparazione. What? No, mo dove cazzo l'ha messi? Beh, tutti i file danneggiati, riparazione. File danneggiato,
To us it
riparazione.
seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Spatti, cioè, come faccio? Devo poi riuscire a trovarli, cioè riandare a leggerli, quelli mai mi ricorderò, cioè non lo so, mi faccio una sveglia. È l'unica.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
No.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible.
What? Ma quindi Gaia era stata distrutta
Unless
ancora
the
prima?
hatch servos were manually re-engaged.
Ah no, ok.
From
Mi
the
hanno salvato
outside.
tutto. Ah, lui quindi si è messo fuori
I'm
e è
now switching to a
morto.
recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
È lei che è andata fuori.
Oh no.
È stata lei.
I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's
No,
too
che
close.
grande.
Really. It's alright.
Quindi non troveremo mai il
Gaia's
corpo.
complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Che grande.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek.
Wow.
She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet.
Wow.
And we are all in her debt.
Wow, wow, wow. Perché? Ah, ok.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember,
Io
she
però la
knew
vedo
it
come
wasn't enough for
silence
Gaia
qua,
to think.
onestamente.
She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
Andiamo a casa sua.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go
È
home.
ora di andare a casa. Allora, sentiamo questi Audi.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Wow.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Questo era il mitico Travis Tate, era quello dei pornazzi.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear
Questo
this.
invece è Faro.
That's not the point.
Faro era quello che aveva causato tutto sto bordello.
You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
E finiscono qua gli audio. Signori, io direi che ci fermiamo qui questa settimana con un'altra botta incredibile al cuore, come al solito. E ogni volta sconvolge sto giochino, veramente veramente fighissimo. Sta piacendo un botto, non vedo l'ora di arrivare fino in fondo. Tra l'altro sto rushando la main quest, anche perché di solito la main quest dico vabbè dai, mi faccio un attimo queste side quest tranquillo, e qua sto avvelenato, ho la bava alla bocca, voglio capire cosa succede fino al finale. Fantastico, fantastico. Comunque, come al solito, ragazzi, se siete arrivati fino a qui e non seguite il canale, vi invito a farlo, perché più siamo e meglio è. Ci vediamo la prossima settimana con Horizon Zero Dawn e no, non Nevermind, già avremo cominciato con Baldur's Gate 3, per cui già avrete visto qualche puntata. Però se sono uscite e state seguendo Horizon Zero Dawn e non avete visto Baldur's Gate, andatevelo a vedere, perché gran giocone, si ritorna sugli RPG classici. Quindi date tutto, bella Pips, e alla prossima, ciao!